iTravel PH is a GPS-based mobile app that not only locates the best routes for motorists, but also helps commuters use public transport. And to tell us more about this app, we have with us here on Daybreak the developers, Nathaniel Olan and Kevin Robles. Good morning. Welcome to Daybreak.
Good morning.
I was just checking out the app right now, but is it available?
Yeah,
for
actually,
people?
it's as of now, it's in beta mode. So we'll be launching it this June.
Okay, great. So first, tell us about the app. What are its advantages? And I know that there's nothing like it yet out in the market.
It's actually it's similar to Google Maps or Waze, but only in our application, it's for more on public commuters, public transportation.
Okay, and I know that you came up with this because you guys were from, I think, Lipa, studying there, and then you wanted to travel around the metro, and you were getting lost.
Yeah.
And and it's not easy to take public transportation, trying to figure out from one bus to one jeep to walk to where, right? So this app, what does it do really to help the commuter?
Well, of course, it gives the public transportation routes. You can see it directly in the map. It's also a GPS-based where you can see your location as well in the map. And also features the different attractions in the city. And also an interface for filing traffic complaints, like, for example, overcharging or abusive drivers.
Yeah, we'll get to that real soon because that's really also a good point. But for, let's say, tourists or even locals, so basically they want to get to a certain place. How do they type it in? Do they type in where they want to go and it's gonna, like a map quest? Like, will it give you a list of the routes of number 1? Take this Jeep, and then number 2,
actually,
take this bus. Is that how it goes?
Yes, actually, I can show you a simple demo. So I'll just pin this in the map.
You can just face it towards that camera over there.
And then just click Start Traveling.
Okay.
Actually, it's internet-based. So we can see in this first phase, we will ride a jeepney.
A jeepney,
with the route and the distance and the fare.
And the fare.
And then another step will be walking this direction. And then to get to the destination, is ride another jeepney with the fare after.
It's very easy. It's like a map, but on your iPad or your smartphone, right? And also, I know that you will be adding establishments later on. So it will show you. Let's say you're driving or commuting, and you're hungry. It will show you the nearest restaurants or fast food or places that are around your stores or gasoline stations around you. What other features does it have?
It also features the different attractions from the city. Like, for example, the famous churches. So you can also find some short description. Okay. And also have a route from your current location to that location. Okay.
So for tourists, it will show you the different attractions that they can visit. Let me just show the audience here. Okay, so let's say here we have a monastery, church, San Sebastian Cathedral. And this is Lipa churches. So if I want to get there, you press on route.
Actually,
something like that.
You're not in Lipa. Actually, this app only works in Lipa
for
this time.
For this time. Yeah. When will it launch for everyone to use?
We're gonna be having this escalate step by step per city. So as of now, it's in Lipa for our beta.
Okay. Now tell me what you mentioned earlier, that you're able to report traffic violations made by public utility vehicles. So how are you able to do that?
Well, we actually partnered with the local government of Lipa for this instance. We have an interface. It's called File Complaint. You can input the different details in the app, and you would also take a picture of maybe the plate number or the driver. And we also created a website for the government so that they can see these reports from the commuters.
Okay, and also this will help commuters so as to not to be overcharged as well.
Actually, the idea was actually when we had our OJT. So we're from Lipa, but then our OJT was in Ortigas Center. And back then we live in Mandaluyong. So what we did is to ride taxi because we don't know the public transport. So we realized it's expensive, and then we suddenly explored the public transport system. But it's really difficult, you know. We're from Lipa, and it's Manila. It's complicated. And we also experienced being overcharged by jeepney driver. For instance, yesterday was 10 pesos only, but then today it's 15. And the driver said that it's different from yesterday. So that's what makes sense. So, but that time we didn't know how to report this complaint, so we just let it go.
Right.
And so that's why we created this application.
This will definitely help because if you put in all your reports, the reports will go to the government agencies that need to know about this, right? And what else? What other features do you have in there?
Well, basically, that's the major features, these three: the trip plan, the attractions, and the file complaint.
Okay, the trip plan and the attractions, and okay. It's like a map, but you know, it's like a more modern map that you can use on your smartphone. Now, who's the developer?
Actually, we graduated last April in our school, Del Salipa. So we're computer science graduates.
So we're both developers.
You're both developers.
Actually, we are 4 in the team.
Okay.
So
how long did it take you to develop that app?
We started developing this in December last year, and as of now, we're improving the user interface of the application, and we'll soon launch in June.
In June?
Yeah, this June.
This June, okay. Well, good luck on the launch, and can't wait till it's all ready for people to use. And keep us posted.
Yes,
okay,
course.
Thank you so much, guys, for coming to Daybreak.
Thank you.
Thanks. And again, that was Nathaniel Obles and Kevin Robles from iTravel PH.